If you want to be successful in real estate investing or real estate business, whether you are doing it full-time, part-time, large scale, small scale, there are some basic pieces of information or knowledge that should be at your disposal or at your fingertips. And these are pieces of information I'm going to be bringing along your way in this particular video. I'm talking to you as a real estate investor. I'm talking to you as a lawyer, and I am also talking to you as a policeman. Yes, as a cop. Because I want to let you understand that about 50% of the cases I handle in my department as a lawyer have real estate crisis at their roots. I'm talking to you from personal experience and as an investor. By the way, my name is Madueke Enwere. If you stay to the end of this video, you will come back to thank me. By the way, if you have not subscribed to our channel, do well to do that now. I give you a few seconds to do that and you'll be back. What is real estate? Real estate simply means land. And when we talk about land, we are also talking about the natural attachment to the land. We are talking about crops, plants, minerals, rocks, water, and every other thing that God has attached to any particular land or any particular piece of land. We talk about the crude oil, everything. Although in Nigeria, minerals in any land is already taken by the government. It is not part of your land in Nigeria. So real estate has to do with land, and it has to do with the natural attachment, the minerals, the crops, the water on it, and also the artificial attachments. Artificial attachments have to do with buildings, roads, flowers, every other thing man has put in place on the land. So that is what real estate is all about. Now, the next question is, what are the types of real estate investing, or what are the investment opportunities or investment channels, vehicles in real estate? If you say, okay, I want to do real estate, I want to do real estate as a business or a part-time business or as a full-time business, which of the vehicles in real estate are you looking at? We have different angles you can invest in real estate. We have rental real estate. Rental real estate investors are those who concentrate in rental buildings. Rentals could be annual rent, it could be monthly rent, it could be 6 monthly rent, it could be Airbnb. That is rental. What this class of investors do, they buy properties, they demarcate it into units, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, as the case may be. So rental real estate concentrates on renting to people. It concentrates on renting to people. One advantage of rental real estate is this: it guarantees cash flow. Cash flow is faster for you. Then one other disadvantage you have to look at is it comes with maintenance. Landlord, this one is not working. Caretaker, this one is not working. That one is not working. You have to be up and doing if you want to keep your apartments attractive to tenants, if you don't want to record any period of vacancy. So estate, if your rental real estate is in top condition, you can be guaranteed that you would always have tenants. So you can actually concentrate on rentals. If you buy, you put it in tenantable condition and begin to rent to people. So this is one aspect and one of the most common aspects of real estate. There are so many people, there are so many companies who are in this aspect of real estate. My humble self here, I am also into rentals as well. Another vehicle of investment in real estate is flipping or land banking. Flipping or land banking is a situation where you buy and hold for its value to appreciate. You can be the person adding value to the property. You can buy a property and improve on it, give it a facelift. When you give it a facelift, it would have improved in value, and it has increased in value, and you can resell at a profit. That is flipping. You can flip land, undeveloped land, you buy from a developing area and give it some months, give it some years, and you resell at a profit. That is flipping. You can buy a property, give it a facelift, renovate it, and resell at a profit. This is one of, if you have the capital, this is one area that gives people money most. If you know the things to check out for, which is location, of course, we will come to location later. So real estate, you can do rental, you can also do land banking stroke flipping. I've explained what flipping is. I've explained what land banking is. Another area of real estate is commercial real estate. When we talk about commercial real estate, we are looking at warehousing, rentals for office use, for retail use, for market people, plazas, hoteliers. That is commercial real estate. When you buy a strategic commercial location and you begin to rent to people who make use of it for commercial purposes, office purposes, that is commercial real estate. We also have industrial or agricultural real estate. Agricultural real estate is a situation where you buy and you give to people to use for industrial purposes, for agricultural purposes. So you can as well concentrate on this aspect of real estate. Another aspect of real estate anybody can do with the least amount of money is called REIT. REIT, it means real estate investment trust. How does real estate investment trust work? It works like the same way publicly quoted companies work, whereby the stocks or the shares of the company are publicly traded on the floor of Nigeria Stock Exchange market. Now, if you buy the shares of any REIT company, you earn dividend, depending, it could be monthly, it could be quarterly, it could be half yearly, it could be yearly, depending on how it is structured. So when people that have maybe large chunk of money or don't have large chunk of money buy into any REIT company, you are buying according to the price of the stock or the share. Any price that is tagged on a unit of REIT share is what you pay. You can buy as much as 1,000 units, 2,000 units, as the case may be. And when this money is being put together, this investment trust, they pull money from people that don't have large capital to invest. They pull the money together. When the money is being put together, they now invest it on their behalf in a property or into properties. It could be hotel, it could be commercial real estate, it could be agricultural real estate, and pay you dividends. And one other thing you enjoy when you invest in REIT is capital appreciation. As the property wherein your money is being invested is appreciating, the value of each of the shares or stock you bought is also what? Improving. It is also appreciating. So in this kind of real estate investing, you don't need large amount of money. So if you've been waiting for when you have, let's say 50 million, when you have 5 million to start investing in real estate, I think you are wasting your time. With as small as 5,000 naira, you can actually start your real estate investment journey. And I will be giving you examples of some of the REITs that have done well. I mean, the REIT company that have done very well, that you can approach and start your investment journey in real estate. One of them is Highwood Properties Incorporated. The second one I will recommend for you is TPG Refinance Trusts. Then my favorite is PDM Trusts. So any of these REITs, you can check them online, you can walk into any of their offices, you can call their customer care line and start your real estate investment journey. Then the last but not the least investment vehicle in real estate is property development real estate. Why I reserve it for the last is because property development real estate is capital intensive. You need to buy the land, you need to raise the capital, you need to raise the structure, then you build, you develop, you resell, or you rent, as the case may be. So it takes a lot of capital. Some of the top property development companies in Nigeria are EFAB, Brents and Hammers. They are into property development. They don't really ask you to come and buy and develop. Rather, they develop. They don't sell empty land to you most often. Rather, they develop and ask investors to come and buy, or those who want to use for family purpose or inhabit. As a newbie or as a newcomer into real estate investment, another very important aspect of real estate is location. Location is very, very important because it determines how well your investment will fare. If you put your money in a particular location, in a land in any location, how speedily your capital will appreciate is dependent on the location. So location is very, very key. I will advise that before you buy, visit the location, check out for the things that will attract development fastly, or that will attract people to come to that place. Do we have government presence coming to the place anytime soon? Is there any industry that could be sited there very soon? So these are some of the things you check out for. The road network, even if it is proposed, it is very, very key, so that you won't just go into a desert and put your money, and the next 50 years, instead of appreciation, you will begin to hear that it is not what appreciating. So don't just sit down and buy land based on what they tell you. You need to visit the place. You need to ask around. You need to ask from people, what is this area designated for? What has government proposed to do in this area? These are the things you need to know to decide whether that place holds any prospect for you or not. Personally, there is a place I bought land in a part of Abuja. I bought land. It's over 10 years now. The value of that land, the value of that property has barely appreciated, because I bought that land in the midst of nowhere. Up till now, there is no access road up till this moment. And what the estate development company did, before they took me to the place, they graded it. I wasn't the only one anyway. They graded it, opened a pathway, giving the impression that, okay, road was coming to that place anytime soon. But 10 years after, nothing. So it is very, very important. Road network is key. Road network is key. So you check it out. And another thing you have that will make you, or another reason that will cause you to visit anywhere anybody is marketing to you, is when you visit, you might notice pieces of evidence of encumbrance. When you visit, don't just be looking at, okay, is it very close to airport? Is it very close to any industry? Is it very close to this? Is it very close to that? You should also check out for evidence of encumbrances. What do I mean by evidence of encumbrances? I'm talking about anything that will show that there is a contrary claim. Sometimes you visit a site or a property or a land, as the case may be. You will notice that the fence has been brought down. You will be asking, it's like this place was fenced and demolished. What is the reason for the demolition? If you observe very carefully too, you may notice contradicting beacons very close to each other. You might notice that there are some beacons that might have been broken off. This will be a red flag to let you know that there might be adversary claim or contrary claim over that property. So the number one reason why you should visit any property you want to buy is to confirm that at least that it has prospect of improvement. It has prospect of appreciation in the nearest future. The second reason is that you will check out for red flags that will enable you know that probably the property might be in dispute or not. And also, if you also suspect that any property is in dispute and you don't have any means of confirming, all you need to do is to log into encumberedproperties.com, www.encumberedproperties.com. At encumberedproperties.com, you will see a list of all the encumbered properties in an area. All you need to do is to type the location. For instance, somebody is marketing to you a property along Michael Jackson Street, for instance, anyway, Michael Jackson Street, Asokoro. All you need to do is to type Michael Jackson Street, Asokoro, and all the properties that have been flagged as encumbered, in dispute, undergoing divorce proceedings, maybe the owner just died, the will is not settled, letters of administration, all that not executed, as the case may be, whatever is the case, you will be able to see it there. And you just collect the number of the person who has enlisted it there as encumbered properties and call to confirm whether you are buying from the right person or not. In most cases, you will hear stories. Hello, I got your number from encumberedproperties.com over a property I'm about buying, and I see it has been flagged. The person will tell you, I'm in court with that person who is marketing the property to you. Please don't buy. My next advice from experience I have for you is you don't leave the land or the property under the management of the person you bought it from. You buy a property from any particular person, you finish paying. If it is an agricultural land, be the person that will put the farmer there. If you need someone to be taking care of the land, let it not be that it is being recommended to you by the person you bought from. Take charge. It is called taking possession. Take possession. It will eliminate the chances of the person who sold it to you still posing as the owner and probably take advantage of that in reselling it to another person. So once you've completed a transaction over any property, all you need to do is you check out any other person that the original owner or the person who sold to you had put in that place. You take possession. Even if the person is there for free of charge, it's better that you are in charge, or you are the one, the landlord of the person who is making use of the place and giving you information of the development about the place. And if, for instance, you are far from the property, I will advise you, instead of mounting a big signboard that this property is not for sale, beware of trespassers, beware of 419ers, you take the survey plan of the property and dash over to encumberedproperties.com and enlist it there as unencumbered, in other words, undisputed, but not for sale. When you put it there, anybody that types that location in search will see your name and see your number. Peradventure, somebody wants to sell it behind you, you will get a call. Somebody is marketing this property to me, but I saw it at Encumbered Properties platform as not being for sale. You will hear stories. You might even hear that the person who sold it to you is trying to resell without knowing that you have caveated the property at encumberedproperties.com. So it is in your own interest that you dash over to encumberedproperties.com once you are not on site to oversee what is happening at your property and enlist it there as not encumbered, not disputed, but not for sale. When you do that, you are saving yourself a lot of heartbreak. You are saving yourself a lot of challenges that go with people who sell properties that don't belong to them. And also, you will be saving innocent buyers from buying properties that are not for sale. So you help yourself, you are also helping innocent buyers. And peradventure, you don't have time to do all these things. My advice is you engage a reputable real estate firm. We have some reputable real estate firms to buy from. I know of one real estate firm, they always want to buy properties that have C of O, and by the end of the day, that makes their properties to be a bit on the high side because we are getting the best value. So you go and engage reputable real estate firm and buy through them. All this due diligence, they have already done it on your behalf. So when you buy through them, you are also getting a peace of mind. I'm talking of GTEX Holdings of Dr. Stephen Akintayo. So thank you very much for listening. At this channel, as we earlier told you, we bring you information that will keep you out of trouble while investing wisely. And our business at encumberproperties.com is to keep your real estate investment safe by bringing to you information that will keep you out of disputed properties so that you don't lose your investment. So your real estate investment is actually our business at encumberproperties.com. My name is Madweke Nwere. Until I come your way again, thank you. I love you.